What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today I want to go over a new project that we're going to be bringing onto the channel. I kind of posted a little bit about this car on my Instagram throughout this week, but before the video gets going here, I just want to say that this is not my car. This is my brother's car. We've been looking for one for a while now, but before we start diving in that whole story on trying to find one of these, let's go ahead and show off the car. This is a 2016 Charger Hellcat. Like I said, we spent a while trying to find the right car. There's a lot of these out there, but the Hellcat market and just whole truck and car market right now is kind of crazy. All the prices are sky high in anything that you want to get. But a little backstory on this car: we tried for a long time to try to find a decent one. The thing was, a lot of the cars that we looked at were either A, beat, or two, really overpriced. We looked at a lot of cars that had 10,000 miles, but the whole back of these cars were just covered in rubber, no tires left, and it's kind of hard to find one of these cars, being at the horsepower level it's at, 707, that the car's not beat. And then two, we tried to find some of the options that he wanted, like the premium sound system, and of course, when you get something like this, you spend that type of money, you got to get the sunroof. So we spent a long time trying to find one. We probably looked at 6 or 7 of them, like plum crazy purple ones, black ones, white ones, and we finally found this one. This one was actually kind of a gem in its own way. This is a 2016, like I said, and it only has 730 original miles on it. And the guy we brought it off of, he said he was a Mopar collector, and he barely drove it. He said 700 miles on it when we got it, but 300 of those 700 miles were him just taking it into the dealership for service, everything like that. As you can see, we'll open it up here, how pristine it is in here. This thing's like brand new. We'll go ahead and start it up, and we'll go over some of the plans that we're going to have for this on the channel. But without further ado, let's go ahead and we'll start it up, get a couple sound clips up. It's crazy how good these cars sound from just having a factory exhaust. Nothing's done to this at this point in time. It's 100% bone stock. So before we go ahead and start here, I'm just going to pop the hood and, like I said, just show you guys how pristine this car is. When we got it, it wasn't tinted or anything. He just did the front window, back window tinted that. He didn't get around to tinting the back one yet. It's gonna get like a full either 20 or 35 windshield on it. Not sure which one we're gonna do yet, but I'll go ahead and pop this. And as you can see under here, just how pristine it is. Car was spent its whole life in a garage from 2016 on. Now, the guy said when he got this car, he actually had a Phantom black one. I'm not really too familiar with that, but apparently it was a really rare color. And the dealer actually gave him more money than what he paid for it on a trade. And I think he said he put like 12,000 miles on it. And then he went ahead and picked up this one and then barely drove it. So, like I said, some of the plans we'll go over here in a couple minutes, but let me go ahead, start it up, get a sound clip of it on just on how good this sounds stock. Here's a little cold start of it. Now this is factory exhaust. You gonna rev it? Yeah. Get a couple crackles out of it stock, but this is a big thing that we noticed right away on these. We read on the forums that these cars love to shoot gasoline out of the exhaust. Now, it may look like water, but the car is actually kind of warmed up right now, and that's kind of something we're going to have to try to figure out how to get fixed so we don't destroy our driveway. Alright, so now that you guys heard the exhaust, I'm going to go over some of the stuff that we have planned out for this car already. It's crazy how much cheaper gas stuff is than diesel. I mean, to make this car 1,000 horsepower, it's almost about $10,000 in parts, let alone my Duramax alone, just a tune, it's almost $6 grand. So one of the first things that we're probably going to do with this is obviously take the computer out, send it to HP Tuners to get that unlocked so we can get some tuning done on this. We're probably just going to do like a mid-cat or a mid-muffler delete and leave the cats alone on this, obviously. Right away, we're going to do the upper and lower pulleys. You can pick up almost 100 horsepower from just doing the upper and lower pulleys. Then we'll probably do E85, cold air intake, a couple little mods like that, and see where that gets us performance-wise. One of the biggest things that we're going to have an issue with, obviously, is the tires. Now, if any of you guys know anything about Hellcats, let me know down below what a good tire is for this car, because these cars are crazy on these stock tires. I mean, they always just blow them off. The little bit that we were driving the car, it was just smoking the tires off. So that's priority number one. We got to find out a good tire to get the power to the ground, because if you're spinning, obviously that ain't winning. So yeah, that's kind of the main things we're going to do for now. So other than the tires and the cold air intake and the pulleys, that's probably going to be it for now. See where that gets us power-wise. This car already has a ton of power as it is. And the good part is, the guy that had this car before already got it ceramic coated. As you can see, has a ceramic pearl on there. So basically everything's done to this already. It has a lot of power from the factory. And one thing that I want to mention too, we're going to try to do as many mods as possible right off the bat, because gas stuff is really unlike diesel stuff in every way. For example, with my truck, say I get a bigger turbo or injectors. I just let my tuner know that I got bigger turbo or injectors, and I get free tune revisions back for that mod. With gas stuff such as this, say every time you do an upper pulley, a lower pulley, you add E85, it's almost $300 for every revision that you want, because everything changes on gas stuff. It's a lot more complicated to tune, I should say. So we're going to try to bang out as many mods as at once. So we're going to pay the initial upfront tuning costs, so we're not spending thousands of dollars just retuning the car and retuning the car for upper pulleys, lower pulleys, E85, like everything that we do. We don't want to keep spending $300, $300. And like I said, that stuff's going to add up really quick, and that'll take off kind of what it costs to build one of these, because you'll be spending almost $3,000 in tunes if you do stuff in sections. And that's kind of really the only downfall, is that you won't be able to see the power difference from doing upper pulley or lower pulley or doing E85. We're gonna have to do it all at once to save that money, which is kind of a bummer, but you know, it is what it is. And my brother wants to know, he's gonna tint the front windshield. Do we leave Jesus in there, or do we take him out? Let me know down below what we should do about him. Scrape him out, tint over that, or just tint right over him? Alright, so that's about it for this video, guys. Let me know what you think about the HELLCAT down below. Also let me know what are some mods that we should do to this that I didn't mention. And also let me know what a good tire is down in the description below. If you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe. If you liked the video, you know, leave it a big thumbs up. But until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.
Stop this conversation.